Hello everyone, it's Vicki here today and I am sharing my last layout for Hip Kit Club. I'm leaving the team this term, so this is my last layout and I am using one of the fabulous cut files from the store. So I wanted to use these lovely flip-flops and they are lovely and big and bold and I wanted to make them the feature of my page. So I cut them on my silhouette. The flip-flops I cut at the actual size they were, and then I resized the flowers a little bit so I had more than were on there at different sizes. So I'm going to stick the flip-flops here just onto my page, onto this lovely black and white paper, and I'm going to cut round them so that I have the two separate pieces. So I decided to stick them on and cut round them because it's quite a simple shape and it was easy to do. So the video is going to flip through that and you will see the final flip-flops cut. There we go, power of video. So I want to put them sort of fairly centrally in my page, slightly overlapping, and put the photo there. What I decide to do is put the little thong piece up there and stick it down so that it's slightly proud of the page. You can't really see it on the final layout, but it just adds a little bit of dimension there. There we go, so I'm going to go about there, the photo is going to go about there, and my title is going to go at the bottom of the page. So I'm going to add some mixed media to some of these flowers. So I'm going to first of all put some clear gesso on. Just so you know, my white cardstock is pre-gessoed as well, the whole page, because I'm also going to put mixed media there, but I didn't film that, but just so you know. Okay, so here are 4 flowers I've picked out and I'm going to just put this clear gesso on them, just with a little paintbrush really, and I'll dry them with my heat tool so that they dry quickly. I love the effect that was left on that piece of plastic, it looked really pretty. Anyway, it had to be wiped off. So I'm just dried those with my heat tool and now I'm going to make 2 blue and 2 pink, and I have this shimmers which is in the kit, the July colour kit, and it's a Vibes Jenny B Blue. So I'm going to use that, just spray it on and spread it around the flower a little. So there's still white on there, but it starts off sort of quite dark blue in the middle and is a bit whiter towards the edges. And then I'm using this colour which is called Berry Hot, and it's a Creamies also from the colour kit. Now I do change the pink of this flower later, but at the moment that's the colour I've used. Okay, so again I'm going to dry those with my heat tool and skip through that. And there you go, they're dry, and I'm going to use those as flowers on the flip-flops there. So now we're going for my background, and I make a big mess of myself here, but and you can see there's a lot going on. It looks like a hot mess, but obviously a lot of it's covered, so you don't see everything. So don't be too alarmed. So for this, I used the Jenny B Blue, and I also mixed in some Deep Blue Sea Vibes, which we got, oh, I don't know, a long time ago in a previous colour kit. It's also shimmers, but it's a nice sort of deep bluey, tealy colour, and I like the mix of the two together. Gives a nice vibrant background. I'm thinking sort of sea colour. That's what I'm going for here. So I also add in a bit of water to it and just sort of twist my page around so that it just sort of makes a random marking on the back of the page, on the page, if you see what I mean. So I decide here that actually I might want to twist the page a bit and use it that way up instead. So I'm going to soak a bit up using my paper towel and then use the heat tool to finish drying it. And it gives quite a funky effect when you use the heat tool. I like it. Just gives that extra bit of interest, I think. So there we go. So that's sort of the layout there. And I want to use these other flowers that I also cut out. I'm going to leave those whites and arrange them around the page. Just thinking about matting my photo. Choose some Pocket Life cards for that. I'm already starting to think about my title because I want a big title. I want to get that on relatively early so that I don't run out of space. And what I wanted to do was have my titles leave only footprints. And there's a couple of reasons for that. You know, I mean, in this day and age, we go to the beach and too many people leave rubbish at the beach and make a mess of it. And it's just such a shame because the beach is so beautiful. So, so that was part of it. And then the other part was just, you know, the fact that I've got the flip-flops and it's the beach and footprints in the sand. So I didn't have any T's left, so I had to improvise on the T. So I used an upside down L and then the little, another little part of an L cut out to complete the T. So, and I'm using that nice big pink puffy alpha for the main word and then the smaller orange alpha to say leave only. First of all though, I'm going to put some foam on the back of these flip-flops to raise them off the page a little. Lots of dimension on this layout. And so I draw around the flip-flop and then cut it out slightly smaller so that it fits. There we go. I'm going to stick those down because I know where they're going. Well, I thought I knew where they were going and I do actually put them in a slightly wrong place and have to move them. Because my photo is going on the left, I put them a bit too far over to the left. So there we go, that's better. Now I'm going to complete my title. And I do have the right letters for this because there are plenty on there. Not quite sure why I've used all my T's, but yeah, I didn't use them on my last layout, so I must have used a lot of T's on a previous layout. I love those alphas, I just think they're really nice. They're good for big words because they're quite narrow and they don't fill up the page too much if you have a big word. Okay, so that's that done. Happy with that. Need to start embellishing and filling up the page now. I changed my mind on the pocket life cards and I decided to go with an orange and a pink, and that matches with the title, so I like how that looks. And this is where I change the colour of the flowers. I pull out the other shimmers we have, which is Inkling's Sun-Kissed, and I paint over the pink. And because I had the gesso on there, adding a bit of water allows that to happen, allows them to mix together and just make my pink match my title a bit better. Yeah, I'm going to use those where I was about to put them on the flip-flops. That's where I do end up putting them, but I obviously haven't decided that fully yet. So I'm sticking down my photo to the mats. That beach, by the way, is in Portugal, Albufeira. It's really, really pretty. And yeah, I think I could do with going there right now, to be honest. Haven't had enough sunshine in the UK this summer, so I need some. So these wood veneer pieces are fabulous. I don't use that hexagon shaped one. I actually use something else there. I really like it, but I couldn't quite make it work there. These are the ephemera pieces, and I used one of these. I put those feathers there, and I actually really wish I'd kept them there because now I look at them, they looked great, but when I was putting it together, they didn't look right there. Sometimes you need the video to put you right. Maybe I'll add them in later. So there we go. Still trying to use that hexagon piece, but I just can't make it work quite right anywhere else, so I leave that one for now. I do like it though. Okay, what am I going to do next? Okay, so the saying on this card says, every moment is an opportunity to relax and recharge. And I thought that was really nice. And I'm going to put it there, just overlapping the photo very, very slightly. I think it works really well there. And I'm going to cut out a couple of flowers from this paper. A couple of the orange ones, just to continue the theme on there. and I fiddle around with those a little bit before I decide where they're going to go, as I always do. I once heard someone say that they're auditioning the pieces, and I think that's very apt. There we go. So sticking everything down now, I'm nearly there. Just want to get everything onto the page. I kind of feel this layout feels quite boho, and you know, there's florals there, but it's not a floral layout, and I think it's just quite nice and works well for beach. Okay, getting everything stuck. I'm going to put one of these chipboard buttons onto the flower there, just to cover the yellow in the centre. Stick that down. I think we're nearly there. I think I'm going to do some splatters. Ah, okay, no, just a little word sticker which says Adventure Lies Ahead. Just going to put that there, it's the right colour, so it looks really nice. And now the splatters with the Jenny Bee Blue shimmers, just to finish off. And then that's the final layout, I think. So the final picture is coming up very shortly. I just wanted to say thank you very much for watching, and I've loved my time with Hip Kit Club. So, but I'll still be around making layouts, so please do follow my channel if you would like to see more. And yeah, I'll see you in the Hip Kit Club Facebook page, because I'll still be around posting layouts, so you don't get rid of me that easily. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Vicky for Hip Kit Club. Bye bye.